Welcome to the Master Dealmaker's Secrets podcast. And now, here's sales growth strategist, John Blake.
Welcome to Master Dealmaker Secrets. I'm John Blake. This is episode 113, and today I'm going to share with you the 6 keys that you need to be aware of to get appointments with your dream clients. But first, before we do that, if you've got leads in your pipeline and you want to convert more of those leads into paying clients, I want you to head over to johnblakeaudio.com and grab your audio training, where I show you the exact strategy that you can use to double sales with your existing leads in your pipeline. These are people you've spoken to that have been sent a quote, that have been sent a proposal, that haven't converted yet. This is an invaluable resource, this strategy that I share in the audio training that you can use that will produce results consistently, which is what you want. You want consistent results. It's over at johnblakeaudio.com. You'll also, in addition to the audio training, you'll get a PDF which is it has the exact email, the word-for-word templates, the word-for-word phone scripts that you can use to know exactly when to call your clients, exactly when to email, exactly what to say when you call, exactly what to say and write in your emails over a 90-day period. It'll allow you to be proactive, it'll allow you to stay professional, and most importantly, it will stop people getting pissed off. It's a formula that I have developed out of necessity in over 30 years in sales, and I'm sure that you will find it really, really valuable when you put it to use. And the other really cool thing about it is that you can easily teach it to somebody else and they can do it for you, because they'll have the exact scripts, the exact templates. They'll know exactly when to email, exactly when to call, to make that highly bankable asset that so many people ignore, which is the people that they've spoken to, the deals in their pipeline that they haven't converted into actual paying clients yet. So that is over at johnblakeaudio.com. You can grab that. It'll make a difference. I look forward to hearing your success story. Righto, so let's talk about getting appointments with your dream clients. So this is a subject that I have talked about on and off now for a number of years. I do teach a number of clients and different strategies and different ways that you can get in front of your dream clients. And what I've realized is that there are 6 key fundamentals, and I'm going to share with you those fundamentals. But to start off with, let's just talk for a little bit about, this whole idea of getting in front of your dream clients. So, most clients that I talk to, most businesses that I talk to, they've got 2 different types of lead flow. They've got the leads that are coming to them through their organic marketing and through their repeat business and referrals. And then they've got this list of dream clients that they would love to work with, but those clients are not beating a path to their door. They're not coming to them through their normal marketing. They know who they would love to have as a client, but often they don't have a strategy to get in front of them. And let's face it, your ability to get in front of people really determines your income. It determines the income of the business, the turnover of the business. If you've got low appointments, it means low sales. And unfortunately, cold calling to a large extent can and often does destroy credibility. And what I know is that, traditional cold calling, only about 2% of cold calls actually result in an appointment. And it's rare to get an appointment through making cold calls, and it's quite common for appointments that are made in this way to get cancelled. So they've got very little buy-in, they don't know you haven't established a lot of credibility, and that's why a lot of those appointments do tend to get cancelled. So this is why a lot of salespeople give up, and often, at one end of the spectrum you've got cold calling, and at the top end of the spectrum you've got what I call expert referral type positioning. And you can actually engineer expert referral type positioning. And there's a number of different ways that you can do that on my website. There's a dream client PDF that you can download for free that actually gives you a lot more insights into that particular process. But in my experience, what I've noticed are these 6 things. So the first one, or the 6 keys. So the first one is be persistent, right? So if you know that you can get in front, if you know that you can actually really add value to a particular business, then don't give up. Be persistent. Continue to show up with what I call valid business reasons to talk to them. Add value, send them information that they would be, that they would find useful. Refer business to them if you know that they're a great client. I mean, if you want them as a client, then you would probably buy from them. So why not refer business to them? That can often position you really powerfully. Be persistent. That's number one. The second one, use the executive assistant. How do you do that? Well, best way to do that is to call. There's actually two things. You can talk to, if the person that you're trying to talk to is an important person, they will often have an executive assistant. So rather than actually making your presentation or your pitch to the executive assistant, what you want to do is just find out how you can get an appointment with this particular person, and you need to, which is essentially key number 3, you need to use your best message, right? So you need to really have wordsmithed that conversation with the executive assistant without, like I said, making your pitch. What you want to do is position the appointment as being valuable to the particular decision maker that you are trying to get a hold of. So far we've got be persistent, don't give up. The second one is use the executive assistant. Call early or call late. So often to get in touch with a really important person, if you call between the hours of 8 and 9, that's often a time where you might get hold of that person personally. Or if you call after 5 when the executive assistant has gone home, that's another good time where you are likely to get hold of a decision maker. But if you are going to talk to an executive assistant, make sure, which is point number 3, key number 3, make sure that you use your best message and actually drill it, wordsmith it, refine it. Make sure that it's conversational, but make sure that it's high value and it's to the point, and it's compelling enough so that the executive assistant wants to work with you to actually help you to get in front of the decision maker. So that's point number 3. Point number 4, or key number 4, is show up on their desk. So send them something that is tough to throw out. So if you can create a pack, which is what I do for a lot of clients, what we do with this pack is we make it so that it's high quality. It has high perceived value, and that has the effect of when it rocks up on someone's desk, they find it difficult to throw it out. They don't want to throw it out. It'll get attention, it'll sit on their desk, and they won't want to throw it out. And if you're sitting on someone's desk, you have got their attention, and all you really need to do is get their attention or hold their attention long enough so that when you call, they know who you are and they're more likely to take your call. And the 6th key is to personalize the message and make it relevant to that particular client. So what I mean by that is, if you're going to put a cover letter together, we have a particular template that we recommend in terms of the cover letter that you use. But one of the things that you want to do is you want to write something in there that shows that you've done your homework, something that's relevant to them, in terms of what they're dealing with at the moment, something that shows that it's not a boilerplate template that you're using that's actually relevant to their particular situation. And look, there's a number of different things that you can do with technology now. I've been recently experimenting with creating like a video, like a Loom video. So when I send the person the pack, what I also do is send them the message on LinkedIn with a video of what they're actually going to get in the pack and how it's going to be useful to them. So there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do. They are 6 of the key things that I have found work particularly well when trying to get appointments with your dream clients. I hope you do well with it. And thank you, as always, for listening. I will talk to you on the next podcast. Cheers.
You've been listening to Master Dealmaker's Secrets with John Blake. Subscribe to get more in-depth strategies to maximize your sales process with new episodes every week. and double your inquiry to sale conversion with the lead flow you already have. Go to johnblakeaudio.com for his exclusive free no fluff audio training and companion PDF guide.